class. So today I'm doing some organization of my hats. I have my own main organization system. It's this big shoe kind of cabinet thing, and of the 9 or 10 shelves. And I saw it on FHS last year, and a lot of people got them. Nice way to organize. This thing can hold about 200 hats. It's a lot, depending on how much you want to spread them out, how much you want to scrunch them together, and test out the boundaries and the limitations of each shelf. And I have a theme for each shelf. Chicago hats, Hat Club, Side Patch hats, Cubs hats. I'm looking at right now. Baseball hats, minor league, 47 brand hats, other dad hats, and then etc. Everyone has a theme or kind of some sort of categorical way of organizing their hats. A lot of people use these containers, these shoebox containers that can be found at the container store for about $7 to $10 sometimes, depending on what sale they have. Very popular way. Hat collectors have used shoe storage systems or organizer or accessories to use it in their favor. I have two here already in use, this one is a grab bag, and this one is Cubs hats. And for me, the main reason I switched from these containers to the shoe cabinet thing, the shelving, is primarily, two reasons. One, these tabs aren't the greatest in structure sometimes, because if you keep opening them, at least in my experience, I'm a little rough with them, I guess, because I've had two break on me in 2 years' time. And it is nice that they're stackable, but I know it sounds like a first world problem. It's when you want the one hat, you have to open it up, and it's it's the one all the way in the back. You gotta put all of them back nicely, and make sure you don't break the little tab, then you're good. With the shoe cabinet, it's just easier to go in and out, and not worry about that. But I'm kind of running out of room there. I want to organize these kind of not as much used hats into the boxes here, the containers I don't use as much, kind of pair them up together. Hats that aren't always used, they're filler hats, they don't fit, they're bad condition, or I wear them once a year really. Example, Joe the Month Club Christmas vacation hat. So a lot of these hats you probably have never seen before on my channel, but this will be fun. We'll go over some old hats, talk about some hats that are fillerish, and organize these almost 20 hats, either 18 or 19 I have here, and we'll go put them in the containers here, and then putting them out down the safe in the vault of the school, or the basement of the school really, and not seeing them until the next pandemic. So get out a notebook, pen and pencil. We're going to talk about organizing here, and some old hats. Let's get ready. Class is in session. Let's go. It's funny how, when I'm recording here, that I've done 3 takes on this, and each take I'm I don't want to do an intro for 4 minutes. That's stupid. 3 times in a row, it's 4 minutes. Go figure. So, sorry about the long intro. So, let's try to be quick with these dull hats here that I don't really use so often. I put them down here. So, I'm not really sure if I'm going to go with a theme here. Actually, maybe I might. Alright, so actually, I'm going to have some themes here. I like to have some sort of theme to my boxes here. I have one in the corner by the mini fridge where it's all my 5950 or 950 NFL hats that are in the one container. So I like to keep some sort of theme going on. These ones are my not so used Cubs hats. So let's start off with one of my most dismal Cubs hats. I love It has the 2016 World Series logo on there, the emblem, but it's not that it's a snapback that's a problem, but there's like a red stain on here, probably from like red wine when they're partying too much in the W flag. The structure of it is just like wonky. It's just crap. So like the side patch like really distorts the, like when you fold it up like that, just looks awful. So this is just, a hat. It's like I have it, it's filler, but I'm not really gonna wear it. So we'll put that in. Yeah, one of my last purchases on Mercari. Then let's go with some more Cubs hats. Iowa Cubs, I know this is a gift to me, but don't wear this so often. J38, I really appreciate the gift. I know that this was a gift from you. The Baltimore Orioles hat that you had sent me earlier, this gets a lot more use and wear than this Iowa Cubs one. So thank you. It's just, everyone has hats that kind of slip in rotation and don't get worn enough. Next hat we're going to put away here is this kind of first faux pas. It's my first pink underrim that I ever got. It was when I was trying to join the craze and the hype train, and I was late. So this White Sox one was the 2005 World Series side patch. I don't remember exactly who I got this from. It was a eBay purchase when I didn't really think I was going to get a pinky ever again. Little did I know that they would eventually come out. Now, looking back, would I have gotten this hat? In retrospect, no, because it's going to go away here. Because it has a white sweatband. It's actually, this one is wool, right? Yeah, this one's wool compared to the polyester from Hat Club. So this one, attracts a lot of hair. So, just don't need it. Who else do we got? This Pawtucket Quahog clan hat, kind of a Family Guy themed hat or inspired hat. I now have a hat to represent the state of Rhode Island, and they're not going to play in Pawtucket anymore, so doesn't make a sense. I'm going to put away two hats here that really should just go in the way back. These two Vegas hats, in my spreadsheet I have a number for all my hats. These two are not officially counted in my collection. I still have them, just because they are, objectively, they are nice hats. Subjectively, they just don't have any meaning to me anymore. For me, the foundation for me getting hats is to get a hat that reminds me of a place on one of my favorite teams, if it's a college I like, or if it's a place of interest, or something that is like a movie or a TV show, or it's something related to an interest that I personally have in my life, or if it relates to a person. And these hats used to relate to a person, but not anymore. So they go away into the cellar. Brooklyn Dodgers hat here. I only really wear only so often. It's a nice hat. It's nice with the retro crown, kind of unstructured but still fitted. This came from Hat Club, but this one I just don't often wear. It's good to have a Brooklyn Dodgers hat, but I just don't have the everyday need for it. And then this American Giants hat that kind of, once I got my haircut, it's going to fit a little bit loose on me. But I had wanted a Negro League baseball hat, and I wanted to do a Black History Month themed video relating to the Negro League, but I ran out of time, so we'll do it next year. So those are all the baseball hats that I'm gonna put away. The next bin that we'll do, just kind of grab bag hats. This is a Lids snapback hat that is just so whoa, and it's just so much fuzzy on here. Like, this seems like a really good idea. The crown is kind of jacked up there. It's all like misshapen. So I mean, this one like rarely wear anymore, but it's just a hat to put in for filler, to be honest. Um, yeah, I would only wear this like so often. When I first got into hats, like, oh, I'm gonna be cool and wear like a snapback with all like fuzzy warm material for the fall. When it's getting cold outside, I'll look really cool, and it just totally didn't pan out the way I thought it was going to. We have a New Era 100th anniversary 5950 fitted in gold stitching and patterns and tags. Got this last year, and this one was the one that did fit me. So don't think that you're having deja vu here. I'm putting away my 2 New Era 100th anniversary hats, and these are different sizes actually. This is the first time that I experienced hats selling out really fast. When I wanted a 7.5, but then it was a 7.5/8. The first time in February of 2020 when this was the first time that I was experiencing the very fast purchasing power of hat collectors. That this was the one that I got. I originally wanted a 7.5, but I went to the bathroom and then came back to use the code, and then or something like that, and this half was gone, so I got a 5/8. Never to think that they're gonna make them again, or just in case I don't get another one, then I at least have one. Well, then that's where I got my 7.5. I tried selling my 5/8, but it just never happened. So, yeah, my New Era 100th anniversary hats here. They still have all the tags and stickers on them. So, this one was a cool hat that I liked a lot. Whoa! Oh my, holy crap. So much dirt on there. Yeesh. Sheesh. This one, at least, kind of like a nice light denim blue color, not material, but color. This one was a favorite of mine. It does have a more squared off brim than I'm usually accustomed to, but this one I just don't keep in the rotation as much anymore. And there was a red one in the same kind of like colorway, like it's a light faded pattern or saturation, but didn't get to it from Lids. Lids, just not in the current rotation. This is a cool one. This is a rare 2000, I believe, 8 it was. 2008, yeah, 2008 presidential inauguration hat from President Obama's inauguration. This one is, you can't really tell unless you are looking at it, or if I just go to the camera here. It's the U.S. Capitol in black stitching on a black hat, kind of a shiny, reflective stitching work done there. Black underbrim, or as you cool kids would call it, black nasties. And then on the back, 44 in the same stitching, reflective material. Cool to have a historic hat, but it's just not in my regular rotation. Like I think I mentioned in one of the intros that I filmed, Gel of the Month Club hat. Kind of boring. Well, it's not boring, but it's more of, I don't really need it for May. Great colors. No. The last one for this box here that kind of fill up. This is a blank one. I love this one. It's a blank New Era maroon hat, but it fits loose on me. And this is even with my hair kind of grown out. It fits loose. So I don't see myself wearing this a whole lot. I might just get a new One of these days I'll probably get a 7.5 in the same color. I love that it has the gray underbrim. But I want to be able to put my school logo on here from my other Concordia, and because they don't have, they're a D3 school. They don't have the type of way of getting fitted hats for the bookstore. All right, the last 4 hats here will go in this other container, just to use all 3 containers up. First one, this wonky ass LSU Zephyr hat. This is how they shipped it. This is how it came out. Guess that brim is very, very bent, or very diagonal and effed up. But I still keep it. Why? I don't know. I'm insane. I like the hat diversity. Still got the sticker on it. They offered me a refund, but I said, it's fine, I'll keep it. These next 2 hats, same team. Just different brands of snapbacks. Adidas snapback with the Buffalo Sabres, and then a New Era snapback from the Buffalo Sabres. Already in the colors, you can tell, kind of a more lighter navy, more darker navy. Even with the stitching, this is more 3D puff on the Buffalo than this one. And of course, the brim's more of a diving board, more of a standard curve, a actual half circle or oval at least, like a regular 50-50 would be, and different under brim colors. And the last one, University of Illinois Fighting Illini, 50-50 fitted, with a lot of hair on it, and loose strings. It just doesn't fit. I've tried stretching it out, but it's just really hard to stretch this one out because it's like the older New Era material and structure, where it's like really kind of like a shallower crown. Doesn't sit as high at the dome peak, so it's really hard to like stretch out to make it fit like really good. So we'll just put it away for the time being. So that's gonna be it for this video here, organizing my hats. Like I said, I'm organizing my hats, but I figured, hey, let's procrastinate and make the process go longer while making a video doing this all at one time. So let me know if you have any of your own like filler hats, just hats that you have but you don't really wear, but ones that like I have just to have, I guess, or maybe they didn't fit at one time, or maybe they're like once a year to use, or maybe it's like the Obama hat where it's like, hey, it was for one event, and that event's not going to happen again. So it's just kind of cool to have, but not really my regular rotation. Let me know down below if you have any of those hats or these containers, and how you kind of make a theme to each container. I hope I've earned your interest in this classroom here. Leave a comment down below. For me, comments are way more important than likes or dislikes, but leave a like or dislike if you want to. I don't care. I just want to hear from you. And again, if I've earned your interest, subscribe to the channel and join the hat class here. As I speak right now, we are only 812 subscribers away, students away from having 1,000 in our classroom here. We're so close. 812. We're so close. I'm really excited. We got a lot of momentum going. These videos are getting shared out, and we're going to have a lot of fun here. A lot of different videos, hat topics, new hats, hat diversity, all great stuff. Like the mug says, hat diversity. So I will see you in the next class. And as always, hats off for you for watching the video today. We'll see you in the next class. Class is dismissed. Bye, everyone.